A newlywed and a group of students are among many people mourning tonight after a tragic accident that claimed the life of a man and a woman in the region. Renetta Dubose gives us the details about a fatal car pedestrian incident during the weekend in Crown Point.
There was a steady flow of traffic along State Road 231 in Crown Point late Saturday night, and 42-year-old Linda Darlington was one of those motorists.
Eastbound on 231 on 109th Avenue, apparently drove off the road somehow and went into a ditch along the south side of the road.
Help wasn't too far for Darlington. Lake County Sheriff John Bunsich says 49-year-old William Riley Knight saw Darlington exit her white Chevy Volt and head up the embankment. He was the Good Samaritan who stopped to help her out of the ditch.
He exited his vehicle, went across the street, and started helping her come out of the ditch, escort her out of the ditch, when a vehicle was going eastbound on 109th that struck them both.
Sheriff Bunsich says the roads were clear that night, but it was dark, and that could have contributed to the situation's risk.
The area right there, going eastbound on 109th, approaching Lane Street, is on an incline. So it's possible that them going on the incline and then going downward, the three vehicles could not observe the couple on the side of the road until the last seconds.
Darlington was a celebrated first grade teacher at Joan Martin Elementary School in Hobart. A press release issued by the School City of Hobart superintendent states that Darlington was proud to be a Brickie, very dedicated to her students and respected by her colleagues. Principal Casey Allen described Darlington as her sunshine at school. She stated, "I received an email daily from her letting me know how lucky she was to be a teacher at Joan Martin School." A parent reports she was an amazing teacher who taught our little guys so much. "I love the way she would take photos and videos of the kids and what they were working on." Bunsich says Knight was just as celebrated. He and his wife were leaving their wedding reception after being married earlier on Saturday. He says Knight's desire to help others was natural. He hopes motorists are not deterred from helping others, but are more cautious.
What we would suggest is if you do come upon something like this, make a call first to the local agency. Just about everybody has cell phones now where you can call 911 and say that there is a motorist or somebody that's in distress. Can you send somebody out to the scene? And then, of course, you have to take into consideration the conditions out there. I mean, this is a area that, again, is somewhat remote. It's it's dark out there, and you have to take that into your safety into consideration.
Police did not issue any citations, and no arrests were made. Staff members held a memorial for Darlington at Martin School. Counselors were also on hand to work with faculty and students to get through the tragic event. In Crown Point, Renetta Dubose, Lakeshore News.
That story has our attention because we cover Northwest Indiana news. And when two members of our community are tragically killed, we talk about it. For professional disclosure, the story is also personal. I realize the story has national attention because of the timing, because a groom was killed on his wedding night, and a beloved teacher, Linda Darlington, was lost to her students, families, and friends. Riley Knight was a husband, a father, and to me, a friend. I have known him most of my life, went to school with him, have laughed with him, stories I can't tell on the air, shared a stage with him, and I had the pleasure of singing with him many times. You should know that about Riley. He had a voice like an angel, and I wish you could hear it right now. He was a gifted actor, and he was a wonderful friend. And when he told you with that amazing intensity of his that you could call on him anytime and he'd be there for you, you knew it was true. And that's why it's no surprise that he died trying to help someone. To his wife, Nikki, and the kids, to all those who knew and loved Riley, and to those who knew and loved Linda Darlington, our very heartfelt condolences. We'll be right back.